We begin our report at the United Nations, where the United States is at odds with other global powers over a ceasefire in Gaza. The U.S. vetoed an Arab-backed United Nations Security Council resolution on Tuesday, which demanded a truce between Israel and Hamas in the Palestinian territory. 13 countries out of 15 members of the council voted for it. Britain abstained. It was the third time the U.S. has blocked such a resolution. The White House argues the measure doesn't do enough to pressure Hamas to release hostages. It's pushing its own plan involving a temporary 6-week pause in fighting linked to hostages being freed. The Israeli military, meanwhile, has ordered another round of evacuation orders for northern Gaza. That's where 1 in 6 children are acutely malnourished, according to a new UN report. Israel has also been vowing to expand its offensive to the Gaza Strip's southernmost city of Rafah by the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, which starts a little less than 3 weeks from now. More than half of Gaza's 2.3 million people are packed there. Many of them have fled the fighting and have nowhere else to go. Edith Lederer joins me for more. She is the chief United Nations correspondent for the Associated Press. Edith, thank you so much for being with us. For people who don't understand how the United Nations works, can you put today's vote in context?
Sure. The most powerful body in the United Nations is the UN Security Council. It has 5 permanent members who have veto power and 10 non-permanent members. And to put this vote in perspective, its resolutions, if adopted, are legally binding. So a veto of a resolution that would have demanded an immediate humanitarian ceasefire takes away that clout that the international community would have to actually pressure both Israel and Hamas to end the war.
And the U.S. presented its own resolution. Is there any support for that?
Yeah, the United States circulated a surprise rival resolution yesterday on the eve of the vote. It calls for a temporary ceasefire and doesn't put any time frame for when that ceasefire should take place. And there are some provisions in it that much of the world would support, including a demand that Israel not go ahead with the evacuation, with any ground offensive on Rafah at this time under these circumstances.
Let me ask you, you've covered war where it is taking place and right in front of your eyes, and you're also covering the UN. Help us understand how you see those two things, war and then the UN's ability to ever stop war, get in the way of war. I mean, that's what it was intended for. How do you see those two?
That's correct. The United Nations was born on the ashes of World War II with a mission to prevent future wars. And I myself was a war correspondent and a foreign correspondent for 25 years. So what happens at the UN, which I've covered now for almost 25 years, is that you see how global politics plays out on a world stage. And because of the veto power of the United States, Russia, China, the United Kingdom, and France, it's often stymied in taking action especially on hot button issues like Gaza.
Edith Lederer, Chief UN Correspondent for the Associated Press, thank you so much for being with us.